Finally, the special episode we've all been waiting for has come out. And finally now, we understand what actually happened in episode 27. And now we have a lot of answers to our questions. But there are still some details that will interest me and you. So in this video, I will explain to you what is happening in this universe right now, and explain to you absolutely all the details of the special episode. But before we get into all this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new amazing videos. And here we go. In episode 27, Clock Boss was killed, and everyone wondered why Alarm Clockman did this. And I thought that the Alpha forced him to do this, because we already knew that she can get into other agents' thoughts, and thereby manipulate them. But it turns out that it was the fate of Clock Boss, and he himself did not know about it. And we're back for episode 21. And now we see how Clock Boss gives the order for everyone to board the ship to get out of there. But suddenly time stops for everyone except Alarm Clockman. And then we see Large Clockman from the future, and this is the same Clockman who was in episode 15. And a little later he will mention that this is not the first time he has interfered in the past. And he says it's nice to finally see some homie. And that means that in the future, they work as a team and they are friends. And then he himself says that he is his friend, but only from the future. And he has a very important message for the Alarm Clockman. And he says that he will be quick. And also from him, we learned that the leader of Skibidi Toilet for now is not even a toilet, but it's a purple woman.
Well, it might sound weird, but the leader of the Skibidi Toilets for now is not even a toilet. It's a purple woman.
But in fact, it was not a secret for us, since already in episode 20 we learned about it. But then he said that soon the Alpha was going to attack the clock base, and then he told a step-by-step plan of what should happen on this base. And he said that everyone should fly away, and Chief Clockman should stay, and he actually manages to defeat the Purple Lady. But the problem is that she escapes after, and based on these words, it becomes clear that the Clock Boss is very strong and he could defeat the Alpha, but she will be able to escape after that. And this will not solve the problems of the Alliance, but he also mentions some kind of device on the Alpha's hand, with the help of which she will be able to escape. And in episode 27, we saw a spiked ball in her hand, and it is with the help of it that she can teleport. And also the Large Clockman said that he also spoke with other agents. And first he asked the Clockwoman to destroy this ball with the help of her gun, but it looks like she didn't succeed. And then he asked the Clockman bouncer to destroy this device so she couldn't escape. But before the bouncer, when it happened for the first time, he used all his power and sacrificed himself. And then he began to tell that the first try he lost all his friends to revive him, and the second try with bouncer failed even more, and the third try was ridiculously interrupted by some clocks in a white suit and a talking toilet that he never saw any of them in whole life. And in fact, these are very important words and a big spoiler about what awaits us in the future. And he said some clocks in a white suit and a talking toilet, and can you guess who it could be? And he is now talking about the elite clockmen and about me, since he said clocks in white suits, which means there is more than one of them, and my character has already appeared in the Christmas episode. And now it seems to me that Dom Studio has prepared a special role for me in this series, and we also heard about the talking toilet, and most likely it was YouTuber Just Cozy or Hot Sauce Beats. And a very important detail is that in the thumbnail in the center, we saw that same clockman and broken glass, and on all parts of the glass, there was every YouTuber who once appeared in Skibidi Multiverse. And also here we see Alpha and Clock Boss. And an important detail is how these pieces of glass are located. On the right, we see Isotoilet, Elite Clockman and Alpha. And on the left, Moby, Just Cozy, Clock Boss and Hot Sauce Beats. And it seems to me that Dom Studio put everyone in this order for a reason. And the Large Clockman said that on the third try, he was prevented by clocks in white suits and a talking toilet. And now it may seem that we are traitors because we didn't allow the agents to kill the Alpha. But in fact, not everything is so clear because the YouTubers also helped the agents. But they also killed them if they knew too much. But now the YouTubers are helping the Alpha. But it seems to me that they also using her to achieve their goals. And I'm not gonna lie, Dom confused me again, because some details are now clear to us. But new questions and new details have appeared. And also Dom Studio in the description under a special episode wrote, 2 clocks in a white suit, a TV, a PC, and 2 Skibidi toilets. And most likely what it is. Elite Clockman and I, Moby, ISO Toilet, Just Cozy and Hot Sauce Beats. And it was we who did not let the Large Clockman kill the Alpha. But believe me, this does not mean that we are traitors. As I said before, perhaps we had reasons to do this. But it seems to me that we will learn more about this in episode 28, and it will be crazy. And then Large Clockman said, I could try more, but I'm afraid as long as I'm stuck in this loop, I might reach to my limits eventually. And then he said that Alarm Clockman can change everything, and before Boss will start using his powers, Alarm Clockman must kill him. And Alarm Clockman began to panic and not believe it, because he sincerely loved and respected his boss, and he did not want to do this. And Large Clockman said, if that lady escapes, she will hunt down every last clock, and after terminating us, she'll go for the rest. But if Alarm Clockman will kill Clock Boss right in front of her eyes, the least thing she does is forgetting about us for a while, putting her mind at ease. And that's what we exactly need, having enough time to fully revive our Titan. And in fact, his words make sense because if the Alpha saw the death of Clock Boss, then she would relax, and at this time, Clockman would be able to revive the Titan. But Alarm Clockman didn't want to kill his boss, and he also said something in his own language, and it seems to me that he said, we can cope without our Titan, because we have other Titans like Cameraman, TV Man, and Speaker Man. Why do we need to kill the boss? But the Large Clockman said that she has a counter Titan, and it seems to me that now he is talking either about a Drill Titan or about a new Titan that we have not seen yet. And perhaps for the first time in all time, we will see a Skibidi Titan or a Titan from the Alpha race, and there will be madness. But in any case, we urgently need the agents to revive the Clock Titan, because I feel that terrible things will happen soon, and the Alliance needs to be prepared for this. And without the Clock Titan, they will have no chance of winning. And he also said, that thing will slaughter all the other Titans. I've seen it. We need our Titan back soon, even if it means we have to sacrifice our strongest, our leader. And Alarm Clockman asks, why exactly should he do this? And that he doesn't want to do this. And Large Clockman said, I know you'd say that. I could ask others for this, but there's no surprising Chief when he already knows what's going to happen 10 seconds later. And now, we have direct proof of the fact that the Chief Clockman can look into the future for 10 seconds, but with the help of his watch on his hand, Alarm Clockman can block any abilities of the clock race for some time. And for this, he needs to press this clock. And this is exactly what he did in episode 27. And also Large Clockman said, the blocking is temporary, but it provides enough time to kill the boss. But Alarm Clockman showed his displeasure, and probably he said that he would not do this, and that after that, he would become a traitor who would be hunted. And Large Clockman said, I know, I'm sorry, but in that case, I'm not asking anymore. And then the Large Clockman uses his powers and says, in the right time and in the right place, you will do the right thing. Block the clock. And then we are shown a moment from episode 27 that the Alarm Clockman didn't control himself, and the Large Clockman forced him to kill the boss. And he pressed the clock on his hand that would block the boss's power, and then attack him, and the episode ends. But why did Large Clockman decide that this would be the right decision? Yes, you can say that he is from the future, and he knows what will happen, but now he is trying to change this future, but it may not change the way he wants, and perhaps the YouTubers know about this, and that's why they wanted to stop Large Clockman, and terrible things await agents, and they need to revive Clock Titan as quickly as possible, since he is the most important character in this universe, and he is the heart of this series, since I started doing an analysis of this universe exactly after I saw Clock Titan, and I really liked it. And according to the information that we have, the Clock Titan will return in episode 30, and the new race should appear already in episode 28 or 29, and I assure you that this episodes will be crazy. But in any case, when some leaks appears, I will be able to tell you more, but for now that's all. And be sure that you hit the like button if you enjoyed watching, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new videos. Elite Clockwoman out.